The answers, wait till he starts, bro.
So, see, this happened to me when I was just about 4.5 years of age. Suddenly one day I realized, actually I don't know a thing. Don't know a thing means just don't know anything. If somebody gives me a glass of water, I would be staring at this glass of water for hours. Because I don't know what is water. I know how to use it. Even now, you know how to use water, but do you know what it is really?
Two hydrogen molecules and one oxygen.
Really? That's textbook nonsense.
But what are molecules? But what are atoms? Like that?
Right now, 2/3 of the planet is water, covered with water, covered by water rather. It is available in all the three states, it's liquid, solid, air, gaseous, everything. Wherever if we want to search for life, we search for a drop of water. Somebody finds a drop of water, a trace of water in Mars, and now we think life is possible. So this is the very basis of our life. But do we know what it is? Actually, with all the scientific exploration, we do not know a single atom, we know how to use it. Even the invisible atom, we know how to break it, how to fuse it, how to make a bomb out of it, how to kill everybody from it, but we don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. So if I find a leaf, I'm staring at it for 4 hours, 5 hours. If I sit up in the night, I'm just staring at darkness for hours. My father being a physician, he started thinking that I need psychiatric evaluation. Doctors, you know.
Same Mike said. And he was right.
Yeah, maybe. So, see, oh, it's him, I thought. So, in this condition, they sent me to school. My mother said, you must pay attention to the teachers, you're always at something else. So I went and paid attention to the teachers. The kind of attention that they had never imagined anybody would pay to them, nobody had ever paid that kind of attention. I sit there and I know their past, present and future, staring at them, staring at them, staring at them. Sometimes somebody said, don't stare at me like this. I'm just a little boy, 4-5-year-old boy, but they're kind of uncomfortable the way I'm staring at them. So I went to school and initially they started saying things and I sort of understood what they're trying to say. And then I realized, teacher after teacher coming and making actually sounds and sounds and sounds. See, right now, I'm making sounds. Because both of us think we know English language, you're making meaning out of this. Suppose I start speaking in any one of the Indian languages, they will be just sounds for you, isn't it? We're just making sounds. This language is a conspiracy between two people. I make this sound, you make that meaning. I thought I make that sound, you make that meaning, you know? This is the whole thing. So I stopped making meanings and just started listening to the sounds. And every 45 minutes a new teacher will come and make sounds and sounds and sounds. It became very amusing and a big smile spread on my face. But they were not amused at all. So I saw that there was no point and I went to school only when it was absolutely necessary. The rest of the time I kind of… had more interesting explorations in the world. So one day it happened, I mean now about 11 years ago, this school where I studied almost 45 years ago or more, they came to invite me for their 125th anniversary, school anniversary. I said, see, please, why me? I was not just a bad student, I was not even a student, I only came when it was absolutely necessary. Why me? They said, see, our school has produced ministers in the cabinet, our school has produced sports stars, our school has produced cinema stars, but you are the only mystic, so you must come. I said, okay, and I went. I went there and stood up in the quadrangle to speak. I looked around, same oppressive buildings. And then I looked at this particular room and then I remembered, I was around 12 years of age. One afternoon, because at that time I'm in this condition, I don't know anything, if I pay attention to something, I can't take my eyes off it. I'm just looking at it, still trying to figure it out, what is it? So they can't get my attention. So he asked me a question, something. I just look at him. I don't even hear the question, okay? I hear sounds. I don't make meanings out of it, something. Everybody's blabbering something all the time. So I just look at him and he tries to get an answer from me for about 35–40 minutes. He tries hard to make me say something. When I don't know anything, what is there to say? So I was in that condition at that time. For many days I wouldn't speak because there's nothing to say. What is there to say? I don't know a thing. So I was just looking at him. After 35–40 minutes of frustration, he got so mad. He came and held me by the shoulder, shook me violently like that and said, "You must either be the divine or the devil. I think you're the later." Well, I was not insulted or abused by this. My problem is, what is this, what is that, what is that, what is that? One thing was clear, this is me. This guy confused me about this also. I look like this, what is this? Is this divine or devil? What the hell is this? Suddenly I didn't know what is this. Till now I was okay. I did not know anything about anything, but I knew this is me. Suddenly this guy confused me. So that is when I started sitting with my eyes closed, trying to see what is this. Well, it took a few years, another 12–13 years, before I realized what is this.
And what